My favorite thing about Donald Trump's lawyers is one, just how bad they are at what they're doing, but two, it's been their turn, for a couple weeks now. They're the ones who get to call their witnesses up to the stand in the fraud trial to explain away all of the horrible things that the organization and Trump and his sons did. And this past week, they had a accounting expert by the name of Eli Bartow. Now, Mr. Bartow took the stand. Trump's people wanted him to take the stand. Trump organizations paid this guy, according to Midas Touch, over $500,000 over the years. He's their guy, basically. And Mr. Bartow, as a witness for the defense, gets up on the stand and says, oh yeah, they definitely overinflated the value of Trump's penthouse at Trump Tower by like a lot. I mean, a lot. So that's not what I was supposed to not say that, wasn't I? Damn it! That's right, folks. Once again, because this is not the first time this has happened, one of Trump's own witnesses took the stand and said, oh, yeah, they did it. Wow, did they do it? But Mr. Bartow insisted they didn't do it on purpose. It was just an accident. It was an oversight, right? Like, oopsie-doo. We really didn't mean for that to happen. But it's also totally not Trump's fault. So Bartow says, quote, the price was inflated. There's no question about that. But then he goes on to say, there's no evidence of concealment. This is an error, but it is no fraud. My main finding is that there is no evidence whatsoever of any accounting fraud, except for the fact that they tripled the value of Donald Trump's penthouse and raised the value of Trump Tower from $80 million to $180 million. So that's an error. We overvalued it in all of our statements by $100 million, but nobody's to blame, right? Who amongst us has not made $100 million accounting error from time to time, right? I mean, I know every year doing my taxes, I'm like, did I make 50,000 or did I make 1,050,000? It's tough. Numbers are hard. Math is difficult. But $100 million mistake, and Trump's own witness who says, yeah, they did it, but they also didn't mean to do it. There's no evidence of concealment. Yeah, there's no evidence of concealment because they were all on board with it, you idiot. Like, that's the point. They weren't trying to cover it up. They just cooked the books and everybody was like, cool, do it. There's nobody to hide it from when the people at the top are okay with doing it. Not to mention, because he's like, the accountants should have caught it. Okay, listen to me. And this is the same thing with the last witness who admitted, oh yeah, it's totally fraud. They're trying to pin it on low-level people in the Trump organization, right? Like, oh, the accountants messed up or the accountants did the fraud. Trump never saw it. His sons never saw it. So you're saying two things to us. First and foremost, you're telling us that Trump and his sons are so incompetent that they should not be allowed to run a business because they don't even bother checking their own financial statements. And if that is the case, then Judge Arthur Engoron should feel no hesitation in dissolving Donald Trump's businesses because they're being run by idiots. The second point is that even if it were not intentional, the fact that it was submitted is in fact fraudulent. Because this is a civil trial. It's not a criminal trial. There doesn't have to be intent. Your own witness may want to look that up before he goes in there and admits that it happened, but then says, but it was an accident. Accidents happen. Car accidents happen. But that doesn't mean you can't be sued in civil court and have to pay through the nose for those things because you can. Just like this case right here. Not to mention the fact that even if Trump didn't even see it, if those documents never crossed his desk, guess what, buddy boy? Trump's not the only defendant here. The organization itself is a defendant. So if the organization sent those documents, then they're all still guilty. See how that works? This is why Trump's lawyers, again, continue to impress me. Not because of their legal prowess, but because every time I think they can't get any worse or they can't screw themselves over any further, they continuously prove me wrong.